Here is a happy husband right here. Look at this big smile. He is just so happy. You know why? Because he is on his way home. He just got a raise, whatever it is. I don't know what he's happy about. But he's on his way home, and it's a weekend. It's Friday night, right? And he's thinking about the football games, all the things he's going to get to do over the weekend. And maybe he's got tickets to that great game. And he is just so excited. His pleasure, which isn't sin. Pleasure isn't sin. Okay? But his pleasure is just like huge. It is on the throne, right? He is after something right now. He's excited about it. His definition of pleasure is this weekend. And he's maybe thinking about the quiet he's going to have at home, the fun he's going to have at the game, right? And the Bible says that what is the source of conflict? Well, here's what we want to say. Well, then there is in his life this person called his wife, right? And she is like happy because he's coming home, right? And she's thinking about going to this marriage conference on Saturday, right? He's trying to negotiate now in his mind, how am I going to get all this done? But she's thinking of companionship, you know? Maybe she's thinking of time together. Maybe she's thinking of the honey-do list, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what's wonderful about me? I'm very proud in this. I don't have the ability to fix anything. I break everything. That's my job. My wife has got the mechanical focus. Now, I will help, but it's a good excuse to get out of this list. She got the honey list out, right? And he's looking for fun, right? And she has then in this area her pleasure, right? Here's her pleasure. And she is just thinking, it's Friday, oh my goodness. And he said he would have some time this week. Didn't tell me exactly how much, but you know, that's my negotiable tool. But so she's saying, oh, he is going to facilitate, right? He's going to facilitate my pleasure. And he's saying, well, oh, she's probably going to take care of the kids because I told her I had this big game going. And I'll get her little list done, but man, I'm going to have quiet. She's going to facilitate this. She's going to ask me to put the kids to bed and bathe them on a Friday night. You know, all this stuff. What you thinking? I worked hard. You know, I've earned this. These pleasures. The Bible says, what is the source of conflict, right? It's not that your wife has gotten in the way of what you desire. It's that you desire it too much. I don't like to always talk this way because it gives my wife freedom to tell me this, right, in a good way. Vice versa. But all of a sudden, when the person gets in the way, and these guys now are in conflict, these desires, right? We have a very big difference. And the more I love that, the more conflict I will have. The more I trust in that to make my life happy. All of a sudden, this turns into frowns, you know what I mean? And so I don't know if you can see my frowns. It's not big enough, is it? But we start to get angry. And we start to, you know, look pretty ugly here. We will fight and quarrel. And maybe over here we could say something even more simple. I just want a little respect, right, men? And over here, I just want a little bit of love, right? Love and respect, right? Just give it to me. Well, these two can be in great conflict with each other too, right? We don't need to have relationship. We just need to have respect. We don't need respect. We need to connect.